Okay, so what I did is I leveled up, and my whole last video, my 30 minutes of doing the complete process step by step showing you, is corrupt for some reason. So what I'm going to do is show you but not actually upgrade, right? Okay, so the first thing you do is you find, once you have got your login and you are past the tutorial, okay, and you're logged into the game, and first thing you do is you find a house, okay, and you're gonna search through for these values right here. Whoops. Okay, the 704 represents the simoleons. The number 11 represents the, what do you call them? The experience points. Okay, so I have it down to a science of how much to enter as values for this. But I need to open Game Guardian, so hold on a second. Semicolon 11. Then the type is D word, right? Okay. Click ordered, new search. And then I'm going to list the values for each section that you need to enter. And I'm going to explain in a minute what each value represents once we do this. I'm so upset that that video was corrupted after I just spent 35 minutes doing it perfectly, step by step, and it worked perfectly. So we're at level 1, and we're going to accelerate to level 33 or 35. So there they are, the 704 and 11s. Step 2, you take, step 2, you take the, for people who are not familiar with Game Guardian, you go to the edit tool, okay, step 2. What you're going to do is edit that to 999. You scroll down, you hit the more, you hit that more button, and you go down to increment, and you want to enter 1, okay? Yes. So now it changed those values, okay? And the 704s represent the simoleons, and the 11 represents the experience points. So all you do is you hit edit, no, I'm sorry, we already did that. Okay, so once you did the 999 increment 1, you exit out of Game Guardian, and then you click on the house, and you will see that the simoleons and the experience point changed right here. Okay, right? So we are going to be editing the experience points and the simoleons only. So you go back to, you notice that it's 1000 and 1001. You go back to Game Guardian into the search, and if you notice, there's multiple 1000s and 1001s, but you're going to pick the first two. Okay, because it's the easiest and they usually pop up first. You're going to deselect those. Step 3. You're going to trash the rest. Okay, so you're left with only 2 values, the 1000, which was originally 704, and the 1001, which was originally 11. Okay, step 4. You click on the bottom one, which is experience points, and you want to write this value down. Now you could either do 33,000 or 35,000 or 45,000 or 50,000, but I did 35,000 to be safe, because if you go a little bit too higher, it kind of gets tricky. So what you do is you click on it, you hit edit, and I'm going to hit 35,000, and that's going to level us up experience points, okay, all the way up to like level 33, level 34, or whatever. But I'm not going to actually do it because I'm already leveled up. So you just enter, like I said, either 33,000, 35,000, 45,000, or 50. But I suggest 35,000, and you select yes. And if you notice, the value changed. Okay. Okay, so we're done with the experience. Okay. Next thing you do, deselect that. Select the simoleons. Now, when I do a leveling up from beginning, I give myself enough simoleons to work with, because you're going to have to pay for unlocking the VU Tower, unlocking the airport, and then all the other things in the game, like buying factories, buying fire, buying health, buying policemen. So you want to give yourself enough simoleons to work with. So I give myself 8,500,000. So I'm going to edit it to 8,500,000. Now that sounds like a lot, and yes, it is, but it's necessary. So you don't have to do it later. You can always give yourself more simoleons by doing this rebuild edit. Just follow it step by step, okay? And now I want to exit out of Game Guardian, and I want to show you how the numbers changed. So if I click on that house, the numbers changed to 8,500,000 simoleons and experience points 35,000. If you look closely, I don't know if you can see it. Okay. All right. So now, next step. So the experience points are done and the simoleons are done. But we also have Sim Cash, Platinum Keys, Neo Cash, War Simoleons, Gold Keys, and VU Points. Now, this very first value, the simoleons, what you're going to do is click on it. This is step 4 or 5. You click on it, okay, and you hit Go To. Now, this is where all those things I just said are. The very first value under the green bar is your Sim Cash. You will never edit that ever. Never ever. You will get banned. Don't edit it. The second one is Platinum Keys, and you're never going to ever edit it. So I'm going to deselect those two. The third one down is Neo Simoleons, and I suggest giving yourself like 1,500,000 simoleons. So you click on it, D word, and I'm gonna suggest 1,500,000. Now it's kind of a lot, but it's worth it, so you don't have to do it later. Now, whether SimCity flags you, I highly doubt it, because I've never been banned for editing the Neo Simoleons. Okay, so that's the third one down. That's the very first value that you edit. After the Neo Cash, the next one down is your War Simoleons, and you're going to give yourself 2,500,000. 2,500,000. Yes, so that should last you a good while. Okay, so that's the fourth one down. Next is Gold Keys. You do not edit that. Never, never, never. Do not edit that. Okay? And the next one, the last but not least, is your VU points. And you do edit this. Okay, so you're going to give yourself 2,500,000 VU points. And later in the game, you will see why. 2,500,000. Yes. Okay. And the very last value, I'm not even going to discuss because I don't know what it is. All you're going to edit under that green bar is the third one down, the Neo Simoleons. The fourth one down, the War Simoleons. And the sixth one down is your VU points, and that's it, okay? So now that's done. Oh, and we also edited the simoleons, but in the green highlighted bar, this one. But that was already edited. We made it 8,500,000. So you exit out, and if I was to upgrade this house right now, it would take me 33 experience levels up. So I would be up to like level 60 in the game. And it would give me another 8,500,000 simoleons. So you don't want to do that. Okay, so technically what you do is you click on it and then you drop it, okay? You drop it on the house, and then everything is going to unlock. And once it finishes unlocking, what's going to happen is the Neo Mall is going to open, okay? The VU Tower is going to unlock. The airport is going to unlock. Not entirely. This Contest Island is going to unlock. The Mayor's Tower is going to unlock. The War Tower is going to unlock. So once you get up to level 33, you can unlock all those. Now, when you first select the VU Tower, it's going to say that it costs 90,000 simoleon. It's going to say you need 90,000 population to even unlock the VU Tower, okay? And for the airport, if you would click on it, it's going to tell you that you need 120,000 population. So just remember those values, write them down. VU Tower is 90,000 population, and airport is 120,000 population. But what you're going to do, first thing, is you're going to click on the VU Tower. You're going to go to Game Guardian. Okay, so we go back to our search, and let's just delete these. Okay, remove those and start a fresh search. The very first thing you do is you search for 90,000. Okay. You select new search. Okay. And then the next step, which I'm not going to do because I've already done it, is you hit the edit tool and you enter 0. Okay? And then you click yes. And once you click yes, it's going to unlock the VU Tower. And for, I think it's like 45,000 simoleons, you could start the building of the VU Tower. Okay, so that's what you're going to do for that. Okay. Okay, so first the VU Tower. Now let's exit out of that. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to unlock the airport. So when you click on that, it's going to say it needs 120,000 population. So all you do is you go to your Game Guardian, you go to your search tool, you delete that search, remove 2, and now you're going to search for 120,000. New search, and it's going to find 120,000, and you do the same thing like you did with the VU Tower. All you do is hit the edit tool, okay, and then you enter 0, and then you say yes, and it will unlock. Okay, and when I say unlock, it's going to make it so you can unlock it by spending simoleons. Okay, so we'll just clear that out. Okay, and since I unlocked the VU Tower, you know, it's in construction stage right now. Okay, if you have cash and you want to spend it, but obviously I have no cash, so I have to wait 11 hours and 15 minutes. Same thing with the airport. It's going to take a day and 7 hours or spend the cash, so I have to wait. Now, the things that you cannot unlock are the trade depot, that's 8,000 population. You have to have 8,000 population. Do not attempt to edit or hack this value because you will get banned and your trade depot won't work. And you can't hack it. It's been tried many, many times. The next thing after the trade depot is the global trade, which unlocks at 10,000. Okay? And you have to have 10,000 population. That's mandatory. So those two things are what you are going to spend the next few days working up to that population. You're going to have to just build your city little by little from scratch to work up to that population. Okay, so once you have unlocked the VU Tower and the airport, last but not least, there's a dock, and that's for 20,000 population. You cannot edit that. You have to have 20,000 population. Okay? So, at this point, after everything is done leveling up, you'll see it just stops and you're stuck just like this. Now, at this point is where you start building. Okay? So, I'm going to stop the video here, and then those are the steps to level up, and then on my next video I'm going to start building and show you a few little things you can do to help with Game Guardian as far as the factories go, as far as the utilities go. But you have plenty of simoleons, plenty of neo-simoleons, and the Neo Mall edits are the most complex and where you do most of all the hacks for SimCity is in the Neo Mall. That series I will wait until we get up to 10,000. So my next few days are going to be spent building this city with those ugly apartment looking buildings that look like the ghetto. We're going to be building up to 8,000 population. So that's our cutoff point. Once we reach 8,000 population, then our trade depot is going to open, and then you can quickly sell stuff to earn simoleons. But we already have simoleons, but we're going to be spending a lot of them, and I'll show you why. So we can exit out of Game Guardian for now. And I'm going to end the video. So if you follow my steps exactly step by step, you can't go wrong. And remember, after you finish leveling up to 33, you want to go back online, okay? So you go back online, and then you want to make sure that you're logged into Google Play, which I already am, so the progress is saved. So I hope that makes sense. All right. So what I'm going to do is bulldoze his house because the values are fucked up. And if I accidentally upgrade, then I will mess up every single thing that I spent the last hour doing. And I'll just build a new house. And if you notice, we are at 0 population. You can't see it because of my watermark. And we're at level 33. Okay? So please join me in the third video. Thank you for watching the step by step.